Hello y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Yeah, there's my dog. I knew she was gonna come and sit by me the second I started talking. But today I'm going to discuss self-acceptance, self-love, body image, all that. Now, before we get into that, I do want to say that I have filmed an intro video and over and over again, and I didn't like any of them. I'm not very good at talking about myself and who I am. I'm better at showing it, if that makes sense. So today we're just gonna get into my insecurities, I guess. This is Macchiato. She is my dog. I named her after the coffee, a caramel macchiato, because she's so sweet and I love coffee. Now, besides Maki, I do have two cats. You saw one of them, my gray cat, Scribbles, in my video that I posted with the footage from the concert that I went to. So if you want to see what he looks like, you can check that out. Otherwise, I don't know if we'll be seeing him in this video. It's kind of nap time for the kitties. I just want to make a note before I get into the video. I do have notes on my phone, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my phone. But yeah, let's get into it. It's 222. How social media plays a huge role in my self-image and self-love journey. Now, it's extremely natural to compare ourselves to the people we see, on the street, on specifically social media. We live in a world now where social media plays a huge role in all of our lives. Obviously, society has its beauty standards, which, I truly don't think exist. Because what am I or you to say what is beautiful and what isn't? And I can say that I've just now started to understand and open my mind to what is beauty. I personally think absolutely everything in life is beautiful. Absolutely. A piece of someone's receipt on the Target floor is beautiful to me. But it took me a lot of healing and self-reflection to get to that point. It's really hard to get off of our phones these days. It's really hard to not compare ourselves to celebrities, influencers, and other people we see on the internet. It's hard to depict whether the people are real or not, just because you can Photoshop your body and your face, your hair, to look however you want these days. So it's super hard being on social media and comparing each other when we truly don't even know if it's real or not. Which leads into my first tip on how to become more self-accepting, have a better, image of yourself. Put your phone down. Put your phone away. Stop scrolling, And if you're one of those people, I'm addicted to social media. I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to social media. But I'm more addicted to learning, if that makes sense. I started reading the book Atomic Habits, and it's a great book. 100% recommend. You need it. I will link it. I will put the Amazon link to buy the book in the description of this video. It has completely changed my life and how I do things. I used to be one of those people that woke up and instantly was on my phone checking Snapchat, checking Instagram, instead of taking a moment to wake up and be grateful that I have been able to wake up and breathe for another day. So I've started to replace the habit of waking up and instantly scrolling through Instagram to waking up and listening to my morning affirmations. That is one of my biggest tips. On TikTok, you have to do your affirmations while staring at yourself in the mirror, which is a fat no. I never do that. I've tried it. That's how I first started, doing my affirmations, but I wasn't believing anything that I was saying. I wouldn't ever repeat them to myself throughout the day. So what I started to do was wake up and put on my morning affirmations video, which I just started using a new one by Alina Alive. I will link her that video in the description as well. She is amazing. I love her videos. If you're into astrology at all, she is great, or spirituality in general, she's amazing. But I have been using her new affirmation video she put out, and I love it. So I put on that affirmation video, and I listen to it and I repeat the affirmation she's saying while I'm making my coffee, making breakfast, eating breakfast, getting myself ready for the day. It has changed my life 100%. Now, another thing is, while you're transitioning into getting a new habit of not going on your phone right away in the morning, is unfollowing the people that you tend to compare yourself most to. I think I only follow maybe 5 celebrities on Instagram right now. Now, every celebrity or person that I would compare myself to, every person that I would unfollow, I replaced it with a positive affirmations account, a self-appreciation account, things like that. Because when you're scrolling through your feed and you see those things, those affirmations, you're reading them in your head. And the more we repeat things in our brain, the more it sticks, if that makes sense. Now, I do still follow certain influencers, certain TikTokers, solely due to the fact that we are like-minded. They're real people. They're super real about the content they post, like the girls that have been posting, body positivity, things like such as what you see on social media, like with their stomach sucked in versus sitting natural and not sucking in. And it's just the little things like that. The biggest thing you should take away from this is following and keeping up to date with people that are real, and that they're real. And it's super easy to depict those people. It might seem hard at first, but it's super easy. One of my favorite things that you can do on Instagram is you can follow certain hashtags. So the hashtags that I have started to follow recently that I've loved seeing what people post is self-acceptance, self-love, body appreciation, hashtags like that, where that people are going to post meaningful and real things. Moving on to my next tip is look inward. Is there something, going on in your life? Is there something that's stressing you out, that's making you feel like you don't like yourself, you don't like the way you look today? Like, look inward. And if you're not good at just sitting down and thinking about, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, if your brain is as scattered as mine gets, I suggest journaling. I am one of those people who gets bored with my life. I live in a pretty boring area. So one of my favorite journal prompts is, what areas of my life could use a refresh? I try to spend at least 5 minutes journaling about that just when I'm feeling bored, when I need something new, when I need something exciting. Now, if I'm feeling stressed, or if there's, something going on and it's just stressing me out, my favorite prompt to use is, how can I simplify my life in little ways? When I'm stressed, I don't want to think about the future whatsoever. And it's actually a little bit toxic to think about the future. It's more healthy to live, in the present, because I've learned after losing, so many people to death, drugs, whatever, is life is, like tomorrow isn't promised. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's so true. You have to live in the present moment. So journaling about the little ways that I can change my life really helps, like little ways like, oh, I can change my eating habits. Maybe I'm not eating healthy. I'm not, because our gut health is linked to our brain health, if that makes sense. Another way of journaling that's really helped me be more present and more self-accepting is keeping a gratitude journal. I write down the least 3 things every morning, what I'm grateful for, and that already puts me in a good mood to have a good day. And it gets you thinking about what you're grateful for and what you already have, rather than what you wish you had, what you wish you looked like. My next tip is giving compliments. You receive what you give. Making someone else happy or doing something for someone else is always something that's boosted my mood. If you see someone walking and you like their shoes, tell them. Now, I'm not saying go out and compliment someone's sweatshirt if you really don't like their sweatshirt. Like, don't be fake. Because not only will it make their day, but it will make you feel good. I wish that this is something that I knew in high school, because in high school I was so closed off and kind of rude. Now, after you get good at giving compliments, sometimes when we are having our own self-image issues, we tend to not be able to receive compliments very well. So what I mean by this is when somebody compliments, say you woke up and you're feeling extra ugly, your hair is just not how you want it to be, your outfit isn't the greatest in your mind, but like if someone compliments your pants and say, you bought them for $2 at a garage sale, don't be like, oh yeah, like I just bought them for $2 at a garage sale. Just say, hey, thank you, I really appreciate it. That made me, you just made my day. Learn how to accept compliments, because the more you accept compliments, the more you're letting that, it's kind of like reverse psychology. It's somebody else is complimenting you, and if you're having the self-image issues, if you just accept the compliment and move on, you later in the day before you're going to bed, you're going to think about it and it's going to make you happy. Now, moving on to the next tip is, I've always had a hard time talking to other women or like my friends about my self-image issues, simply because women, I don't know what it is, but everything is like a competition, if that makes sense. And that's all, I blame it all on social media. Every woman wants to be the prettiest. They want to be the healthiest. They want to, have the most fit body. They want to have the, really long, luscious hair. So finding someone that you can talk to that's going to just listen and not give solutions and not try and give you a solution or help you. Someone that is just going to sit there and listen to you and understand. Because you are not the only one that goes through these things. Every single person goes through, self-doubt almost every day. I really wish it wasn't so hard to talk about these issues with, our friends, or simply due to the fact that it seems like a competition. So find good friends and good people that you can talk to and have a completely open conversation and be vulnerable with. And my last tip is go outside. Go experience the beauty of nature. Go somewhere where you don't have phone service, where you can't scroll through Instagram. Don't lay in as easy as it is and as hard as it seems to go out and do stuff. Get outside. Stop laying and sulking in your bed. That's one of the things that's helped me the most, just because I grew up so sheltered and not really being able to go out and experience stuff with my friends and whatnot. So going outside and just go somewhere where nobody else is. I mean, obviously if you want to bring your friend with you on like a hike or a walk or something, but go into nature. Because you're not going to be able to see other people looking at you thinking they're judging you. You're not going to be able to look at someone else and be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had her hair, So a recap of the tips I explained were: number 1, revise your social media. Unfollow the people you find yourself comparing yourself to and replace them with positive affirmation accounts, body positivity accounts. Follow the positive hashtags. Follow people that look like you. Number 2, journal. Number 3, get off your phone and go outside. Number 4, find someone that you can talk to. Number 5, give and be able to receive compliments. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'm so grateful for you. I'm sending you all of the love and encouragement you need on your self-love journey. Lord knows it's never ending, but it won't be a burden forever. If you made it this far, comment the pink flower emoji. I'll put it on the screen, and then comment any videos you guys want to see. If you have any questions, I will either get back to you in the comments, or if there's enough, I'll make a whole nother video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share this video with anyone that might need it. If there's anybody in your life that's been talking to you about their self-love issues, send them this way. And if you use these tips, let me know how your progress is going. You can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is at eternallyalicia. And if you already do these things, comment how much they've helped you too, because that will give other people encouragement. Remember to always lift each other up. Don't talk bad about people. Don't judge people, because you never, ever, ever know what anybody else is going through. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Mwah.